Good girl. What's good, YouTube? Welcome to another Sample Flip Friday with your boy, No Bueno. Let's get right into it. So, I found this sample because I was looking for an old Brazilian sample. Your boy's born in Brazil, raised in Boston, so I wanted to do some, I always like to use Brazilian music in my music. So, I just typed in Brazilian orchestral sample, Brazilian orchestral. I ended up not even finding anything Brazilian orchestral. I ended up finding a version of a Brazilian song that I actually already loved. I'm pretty sure it's Sergio Mendes. I think it's called Berimbau. So I found a dope version of it. So we're gonna vibe out to it. It's Sample Flip Friday.
Seu bem, quem diz muito que vai, não vai assim como não vai. Não vem quem de dentro de si não sai, vai morrer sem amar ninguém. O dinheiro de quem não dá é o trabalho de quem.
I cut up a couple different parts of the song, so let's just listen to all of them. Those two of them. Where's the other one at? Hold up.
Chegou para lutar. Berimbau me confirmou, vai ter briga de amor.
All right, so that's the sample right there. What I ended up doing is I ended up looping, I guess you could call the B section to replace the D section.
Yeah, what you talking about?
First thing I did, I pitched it up 3 semitones. I pitched everything up 3 semitones, and then I cut it up. So check it out. Alright, so make that a full loop. So to make that a full loop, what I did is and then boom, then you see I can play around with the samples now. That's one of the samples I really liked. So I made a drop section. I used the sequence. I made an 8-bar sequence for the drop. I made an 8-bar sequence for the build-up. So the build-up was really easy. Let's do the build-up first, all right? So for the build-up, I just looped this one part right here. Boom. Added in a little bass. There we go. I ended up finding the key of the song. I think it ended up being like G flat major or something like that. I ended up finding it, but that bass line felt good. That's what's important. You gotta feel good. Let's put that trap snare down a little bit. That's a little loud. I put that trap snare in there. I like it, but it's a little loud for my taste right now. And then boom, I just added those, if you want to know how I made those, right there, I just go on the, MPC heads, just go on the note repeat. 16 level first, do tune, that way you get all the different semitones. Note repeat. And boom, that's how you made a little trap fill. I used to do a lot of trap music. I don't know if you follow me for a long time. I used to only do trap music. Now I'm going in more into house, Bailey. I'm focusing more on that now. But I was a big trap guy, so I'm gonna put some trap elements in it sometimes, And if you can do that on basically any hardware, not just the MPC, all you got to do is just put the note repeat and then play with the semitones, and then just play with the semitones on the trap snare. It's basically the same concept. So if you hear, I put a pumper, which is basically a kickstart, which is basically like that Nicky Romero plugin Kickstarter. It's basically just like a sidechain. So I put that on the sample, and I just added the house drums that I always use. Just a shaker, kick. Just tune your drums to the key. I always do that. I always tune the kick to the root note. I tune the hi hat a little bit, maybe to the third or the fourth. Tune the snare also to the third, maybe the fifth. And just play around with it. Whatever sounds good. So the first drop is just basically playing out the sample and then just adding like a little bit of a LFO, a little bit of pumper on it, just to give that little pumping effect, make it hype a little bit. That side chain. Second build up and second drop, what I did is that I just chop it up a little bit. So then what you're going to do, you're going to go over here to song mode, and then you're going to see you have your different sequences all showing here. I got intro 2, build, drop. That's all I really did. I just made 4 sequences for this one. And then what you're going to do, let me clear that just to show y'all. So now cleared. So what I got to do is press overdub here, boom, and then I want press it in the order that you want. You can either press it here or on the button. So I want intro 2, you see it start showing up there, build, drop, right? So boom, you got that, and then hit convert to sequence. Now I already converted it to sequence, so I already have that right here, but I'm just do it again. Convert sequence, boom, unused, do it like Big Sean, and then you're gonna go over to 6, and you're gonna see you have your new sequence here, and then that's 32 bars because it's the combination of all the sequences that I made. So boom, there you have it. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Hope y'all enjoyed the clean studio. Alright, YouTube, my phone died or stopped recording, or don't really want to know what happened there. But anyway, So that's the Sample Flip Friday. Thank y'all for tuning in once again. This is Bueno Bueno. Like, subscribe. Thank y'all for the support. I appreciate y'all with the continued support. Let's get it. We just hit 350 subscribers, which is dope. I can't wait to get to 500 and then 1,000, and then hopefully way more than that, man. So let's keep going. Thank you for rocking with me. It's No Bueno. Peace.